Hello, I'm Stephanie. Welcome to this Yoga Plus session where we ramp things up a bit to get the most out of our time together. At the time of filming, it is freezing outside, so I'm really looking forward to warming things up. So let's begin. On an inhale through the nose, raise those arms up, reach to the sky, and exhale through the nose, swan dive forward. Inhale, gently come back up, letting the breath guide you through. Raise those arms up, stretch it all out. And exhale, swan dive forward. One more time, gently roll all the way back up. On an inhale, raise those arms up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Take your feet about hips width apart. Take your hands behind your back. Clasp them together there. And just let those arms start to fall down towards the ground. You might need to bend your knees a bit here. That's definitely okay. If you want a bit more on the shoulders, just press those palms together and breathe into this. And a big inhale through the nose and exhale, bring those arms down, right fingertips to the ground. Bend that right leg, straighten the left, and raise that left arm up. And look up if you can, if it's not too much on your neck. Inhale and exhale, bring that hand down, left fingertips on the ground, bend the left leg, straighten the right arm up, and breathe into this side. It's a great way to wake up the body. Big inhale and exhale, bring that hand down, gently roll back up, reach those arms up, and exhale, bring it all down and step your feet back into a down dog. So you're gonna press those palms down, press those heels down. Now your heels might not touch the ground and they might not ever touch the ground, and that's okay, you'll still feel it. Just start to pedal those legs, bend the right knee, straighten the left, and vice versa. Just to open up your legs a bit more. Press both heels down. Bring your shoulders over the wrists for plank position. Keeping those elbows in. Come down through chaturanga. Come to the tops of the feet. Lift those legs up. Shoulders back. Up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. And again, shoulders over the wrists for plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, up dog, and exhale, push back to down dog. Raise that right leg up and back behind you. Press that left heel down as you raise that right leg up. And bring that foot up in between the hands and come up into our first crescent pose. You can do a variety of things in crescent. You can have your palms facing each other. You can clasp your hands together. You can look up for just a little bit of a back bend. Release that left heel down so your foot's at a 45-degree angle. Release those arms down, palms facing down, shoulders relaxed for warrior two. Cartwheel those arms, so bring your left hand to the inner side of your foot and bring that right arm up for a little twist here. Breathe. Bring that hand down, step your foot back. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And before we push back to down dog, we're gonna do an optional push-up. Now we can do this every single time we come through this sequence. It's optional. You can do it every time, you can do it some of the time, none of the time. I will bring it up each time, but it's up to you to give a little bit extra arm strength today. Raise that right leg up and back behind you, and keeping that right leg raised. Start to bring your shoulders over the wrist. Keep that leg raised as you come down, elbows in through chaturanga. At the very last second, release that foot down, come to the tops of the heels, feet for up dog. Push back, optional push up to down dog. And other side, raise that left leg up and back behind you. Keeping that left leg up, shoulders over the wrist. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up as you come down. Release it all down, shoulders back, up dog. Optional push-up, down dog. Raise that left leg up and back behind you. Keep pressing that right heel down as you raise the left leg up. Bring the left foot up in between the hands and come up into crescent pose on this side. Really get down into that left leg, straighten the right. And release the back heel down for warrior two on this side. Look out over those fingertips. Warrior poses are strengthening poses, they're strong poses. And cartwheel the arms for a little twist on this side. And exhale, bring that hand down, step your foot back, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, push back, perhaps a push up, into down dog. Look up at the hands. Step or jump up, look up, exhale, release down, inhale, gently roll all the way back up, raise those arms up and sit back into a chair pose. Now here you really want to sit back as you raise those arms up towards the ears. You can take your feet slightly apart, but just make sure your knees are directly over your feet, wherever you are. Keep sitting back in the chair. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, gently roll back up. Raise those arms up. And exhale, sit back into another chair. Now you can stay here, or this time if you want a bit more, just raise those heels up. It's a bit more challenging. Wherever you are, bring it all down. And step back into down dog. Raise that right leg up and back behind you. Bend that right knee. Open up that right side and look up underneath the right armpit. Straighten the leg, bring the right foot up in between the hands, and come up into crescent pose. And open up into warrior two again. Right palm up, slide the left hand down the back of the leg. Reach that right arm back with your right palm facing down. This is a nice side stretch. Really use those legs to hold you up. Don't lean too much on that back leg. Just straighten that front leg. You're gonna come back up. You're gonna take your hands behind your back and you're gonna come forward so that your right shoulder is on the inside of that knee for humble warrior. Again, you can press your palms together for a bit more on the shoulders. And with every exhale, just let your body sink down a bit more. Come back up into warrior two, right palm up, slide the left hand back. And keeping everything else the same, just straighten that front leg. Cartwheel the arms this time. We're gonna come into a twist again. Now you can stay here in this twist. It's a great pose. Or if you want a bit more, just keep rotating to the right and flip the dog. So your left leg will stay straight, your right leg is bent. You're gonna reach that right arm over you with your palm facing down and raise those hips. Feels amazing. Wherever you are, you're gonna bring that right foot up in between the hands, come up into crescent pose. Just reach forward so your body's in one nice long line. And bring both hands down, step your right foot back. Exhale, come down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, optional push-up. Back to down dog. Bring your shoulders directly over the wrists, and we're gonna do some mountain climbers. Now really use your abs here, not your lower back. Take your right knee to your left elbow, left knee to your right elbow at your own pace. So get your heart rate up a bit. Great for your core, great for your arm strength. And one more on each side. And push back to down dog. Use down dogs as sort of a resting pose. They're very intense, but they can also feel really great to rest your body for a moment. And raise that left leg up and back behind you. Bend the left knee and look up underneath the left armpit. Straighten that leg, bring the left foot up in between the hands and come up into crescent on this side. And open up into warrior two. Left palm up, slide the right hand down the back of the leg for reverse warrior. Really just reach that left arm back. Feel like just a great side stretch. And straighten that front leg. Come back up. You're gonna take your hands behind your back and bring your left shoulder on the inside of your knee for humble warrior. So really just start to come down with every exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale, release it down just a bit more. It's quite an intense pose. It can feel really amazing. And bring it back up to warrior two. Left palm up, slide the hand down the leg, reverse warrior. And straighten that front leg. And we're gonna come forward, cartwheel the arms to a twist on this side. Raise that left arm up. And again, whatever you did on the other side, do it on this side. If you just stayed in the twist, that's fantastic. If you want a bit more, keep rotating to the left and flip the dog. So right leg is straight, left leg's bent. Reach that left arm over and raise those hips. Wherever you are, bring it back to center. Bring the left foot forward for a crescent pose. Take a breath here. And just reach out with your palms facing each other and your body is in one lovely long line. And bring those hands down. Step your foot back. Stay here. Told you this was going to be a bit more intense. Come down onto your forearms. Clasp your hands together here for forearm plank. Really use those abs here, your core strength, not your lower back. Take Take a deep breath in and exhale. Raise that right leg up, bring that right knee towards your right elbow for a breath. Bring it back. Raise that left knee towards your elbow. And bring it back. And come back up into down dog. Look up at the hands, step or jump up. Look up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Raise those arms up for another chair pose. So sit back into chair. This time we're gonna do a chair twist. So take your hands into prayer position and start to twist over to the right. So hook that left elbow on the right leg, and you can look out, or if you want a bit more twisting action, start to look up. And you can stay here, and this is amazing. If you want a bit more, you can take that left hand down and the right arm up. Whatever your body wants today. Wherever you are, take it all down. Inhale, gently roll back up. Raise those arms up. And exhale, sit back into chair. Hands into prayer position and twist to the other side. So hook your right elbow on your left leg. And wherever you were on the other side, balance it out on this side and do the same thing. And enjoy, breathe. And exhale, bring it all down. Step back into down dog. Take a breath here. Maybe pedal your feet out a little bit. You should feel looser than you did in the beginning. And raise that right leg up and back behind you. Start to take the shoulders over the wrists and bring your knee towards your nose. Bring that right leg back again. And again, knee to nose. Really use that core. Leg back. And bring the right foot up. Release that left heel down and come up into warrior one. Now, warrior one is similar to crescent, but your back heel will be down at a 45-degree angle. And keep pushing that left hip forward because it's going to want to turn back a bit. Shoulders relaxed, palms facing each other. And release down into warrior two. Take your left hand to your hip. Start to come forward. We're going to come into half moon pose. Bring your right fingertips down to the front and right of your foot. If you need a block here, that's great. You're aiming to have your legs straight and strong. Flex that left foot, open up the left side of the body. Now you can take whatever variation you'd like here. You can just stay right here, and that's fantastic. You can take that arm up if you'd like. You want to look up, that's great. Maybe you want to grab hold of your foot behind you for a little stretch. Whatever you need and want today. Wherever you are, just bring it back up into warrior two. Bring it forward into crescent pose. We're going to reach out into warrior three. So again, wherever you want your arms to be, in front, to the side, behind you. If they're getting tired, you can bring them in prayer position. I like to clasp them together behind my back for a little opening in the shoulders. Legs should be straight and strong. Breathe. And just start to come forward. Fingertips on the ground. Legs are both straight. And keep raising that left leg up for standing splits. So your legs are splitting apart here. So if you want a bit more, you can take your right hand behind your right leg to bring your torso down a bit more. Whatever you'd like. Breathe into this. That's okay if your legs don't look like they're in the perfect splits. It's pretty challenging to do that. Might not ever get there, that's okay. And step your left foot way back. Step your right foot back. Pause here. You can stay here in plank or take a few push-ups. You can come down to your knees if you need to. Maybe 1, 3, 5, whatever you think you might like today. And push back into down dog. Raise that left leg up and back behind you. Bring the knee to the nose. Again, bring that left leg back behind you. Knee to your nose. Again, leg behind you. And bring that foot up between the hands and come up into warrior one on this side. So keep pushing that right hip forward. Relax those shoulders. I say that a lot because I have a tendency of creeping my shoulders up and creating tension where I don't need it. So relax those shoulders. And open up into warrior two. Take your right hand to your right hip. And so come forward for half moon on this side. So whatever variation you took on the other side, of course take it on this side. You might need a block, that's great, no problem. And wherever you are, bring it back up into warrior two. And come forward into crescent pose. And just start to come forward into warrior three. So again, wherever you'd like your arms to be. Really focus on your breath. Helps you stay in the present moment. And start to come forward. Legs are still straight and strong. Fingertips down, keep raising that right leg up. If you want a bit more, take your left hand behind your leg and bring your torso in. And step that foot way back. Step your left foot back to meet it. Stay here. We're gonna do some mountain climbers again. So right knee to your left elbow, vice versa, at your own pace. And one more on each side. We're gonna lower it all the way down, but don't get too comfortable. We're gonna grab hold of your ankles with your hands, and we're gonna lift up your torso and lift up your legs for a little back bend here. Open up those shoulders and just look straight forward. And bring it all down. Press yourself back into a brief child's pose. Stretch out those arms. Feel the side arm stretch here. And push back up into down dog. Shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, optional push-up, down dog. And shoulders over the wrists. And keep rotating to the left. We're gonna do a side arm balance here. So make sure your shoulders as directly over your wrist as you can get it. And you can either stay here with your feet stacked, put your left foot in front of your right. If it's too much, just take your right knee down. If you want a bit more, just raise that left leg up. Whatever variation you would like today. I have my favorite, so I'm just gonna go for it. Whatever you need and want. You might be getting a bit shaky now. That's okay, that's good. We're nearing the end of the hardest part. And wherever you are, bring it back to center, and if you can, do one push-up, of course. And rotate to the right for sidearm balance on this side. So again, whatever your body needs, it's your practice. And bring it back to center. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And one last optional push-up, down dog. Look up at the hands, step or jump up. Look up, release down. Take your feet hips width apart. Take your hands behind your back, clasp them together. And then we're going to do another stretch like we did at the beginning. Again, it should feel a tiny bit easier. You might be a little bit warmer, should be. And bring those hands down, gently roll back up. And here we're gonna keep your feet about hips width apart. Take that right arm up. Start to slide that left hand down your leg. Push that right hip out for a great side stretch here. Back to center, other side. Raise that left hand up. Slide the right hand down. Push that left hip out. Come back to center. Bring your feet together. We're going to do a tree pose, a little balancing pose to kind of center ourselves again. So you're going to keep your left foot down, take your right leg, and really dig that right heel into your inner thigh. That's one of the key elements of balancing here. So dig that right heel in, take your hands to your hips, relax those shoulders down. Also find a fixed, stable point somewhere that you can help with your balance. You can stay here. Or if you want a bit more, take your hands to prayer position, raise them all the way up, whatever you'd like. And exhale, wherever you are, bring it all down. And the other side, stand on your right foot, dig that left heel into your inner thigh. Hands to your hips. And either stay there or bring them a little bit higher. Work your way up. And exhale, release it all down. Come to the top of your mat, raise those arms up. Exhale, release forward. Step back into a down dog. Bring those knees down. For a little child's pose. Now keep your ankles together here. You can either keep your knees together or wide apart, depending on how your knees feel. Just let those arms relax down. Take a breath or two here. And come back up. Bring your legs out in front of you. You're gonna bend that right knee. When you start to come back, however far that feels comfortable for you, you don't want to feel anything going on with your knee or something else. However far you can come back. If you're just here, great. If you're a little higher up, that's great. If you can come all the way down, that's great too. Just enjoy this great, lovely stretch now that your body is warm. Wherever you are, come back up for the other side. So right foot in front of you, bend the left leg, start to come forward, or sorry, backward, not forward. Enjoy it on this side. And wherever you are, come lie down on your mat. And you're gonna cross your right leg over your left. Grab hold of that left leg, bring those legs in so you really feel the opening in the back of your right leg, kind of your right bum area. It should feel good. And other side, left leg over the right, grab hold of your right leg, pull those legs in, feel that stretch. Bring those feet down. We're gonna do a little ab work, so don't get too comfy. We will take it down shortly, I promise. But in the meantime, take your fingertips to your ears, bend your legs, and start to do some bicycle crunches. So you're gonna take your right elbow to your left knee, left elbow to right knee. At your own pace, use those abs and really bring yourself up to your knees versus your knees coming back to you. Use those abs to lift yourself up. If you need to take a short break for a breath, that's okay. And then get right back in it. We won't be here forever, don't worry. Just hang in there. Core work is great anytime. And one more on each side. And bring it down. Knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. Rock side to side a bit. Take your arms out either side of you, palms facing down, and raise those legs up. If you need to bend them a bit, that's okay. Otherwise, straight legs. And really using this core here, you're just going to bring your legs over to the left. Use those abs to bring those legs back up and come over to the right. So they just very slowly and methodically sort of swing back and forth. One more on each side. And I promise it'll just be stretching from here on out. We are almost there. Well done. Bring your feet down, hips width apart. We're gonna do a little back bend to offset this ab work. So you can do the bridge or the full wheel. So either push those hips up, get up onto your shoulders. You can clasp your hands and press them down for some leverage. Or if you want to do the full wheel, go for it. I'm going to just stay here in bridge today. I have a slightly slippery mat, so I don't want to slip on the mat. Sometimes these can be hazards. Feel that opening in the front of your body. Back bends are invigorating. And wherever you are, bring it all down. Take your feet behind your legs. You're just gonna rock back and forth a couple times. A little spinal massage. And bring those legs out in front of you for a little forward bend. Now they might be a little bit bent, and that's okay. You wanna raise those arms up, extend that spine upwards, and keeping that extension in the spine to start to come forward wherever your body may fall. With every inhale, extend that spine a bit more, and with every exhale, just let it all release down. Use that breath to really get into the stretch. The exhales are the time to just let it all release down a bit more. You'll be surprised at where your body can go. And come back up. You can shake those legs out. Bring the soles of the feet together. Grab hold of your feet. If your knees are too high up, bring your feet out just a bit more in front of you. So wherever you are, extend that spine upwards, keeping that extension to start to come forward. And again, on the inhale, gently
extend forward a bit, and on the exhale, let your body release down a bit more. And feel the opening in those legs just a bit more.
And come back up, legs out in front of you, shake those legs out. Come lie back down on your mat, feet about hips width apart. We're gonna come into plow pose, really stretch out that back. So you're going to take those legs behind you. Now keep the neck straight, do not turn your head. Bring those legs back behind you. You can try to keep them straight if you can, otherwise if they need to bend a bit, that's all right. Come up onto those shoulders. Really feel that stretch all the way up your spine. Great time to do it at the end when your body is warm versus the beginning. If you want a bit more, you can bend your legs and take your hands behind your knees. You'd be surprised at what you can get your body into. And wherever you are, vertebrae by vertebrae, without turning your head, come back down. Straighten out that left leg. Bend the right knee. Do a little stretch here, a little twist. So take hold of that knee with your left hand. Reach that right arm out, palm up, look out over the right arm as you twist over to the left. Just feel lovely in the lower back and the shoulder. Close your eyes and enjoy it. Center, bring that right knee in for a moment. We switch sides. Bring the left knee in, straighten the right leg. Grab hold of the left knee, left arm out, palm up, look out over the left arm. Close your eyes and enjoy the twist and stretching on this side. Back to center, and bring both knees in for a brief little hug. You've done great. Take hold of the outer edges of your feet for a brief happy baby. Rock side to side. And take it all down and just lie down on your mat. Let your palms open up. Close your eyes. A nice deep breath in and hold it at the top for a moment. And sigh it all out. Just enjoy these few breaths of time for you. To feel the sensations of everything that's come up from the practice. And enjoy the feeling of what you've done with your body. Enjoy just lying here in the moment. And wiggle the fingers and toes. Stretch those arms up. Keeping the eyes closed, gently roll over onto your right side. And push yourself back up. Sitting position, keeping your eyes closed just for a moment longer if you can. Raise those arms up, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down to prayer position and open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again soon.